Russian officials are pushing back against allegations in a letter believed to come from an elite Marine group that says that they suffered major casualties in an attack in Eastern Europe.
Yeah, the open letter sent to a Russian governor claims the brigade were thrown into a, quote, incomprehensible battle. Joining us now to discuss is NBC News foreign correspondent Molly Hunter. Molly, good to see you. So tell us a little bit about this and what Russian officials are now saying.
Savannah, Joe, good morning to you. I want to be really clear that NBC News has not confirmed this letter. This was an open letter posted by pro-Russian bloggers on Telegram. And as you say, Savannah, it was addressed to a governor in a very small region in the east of the country. Now, the letter says that this elite Marine unit suffered incomprehensible losses during this assault. Now, the Russian MOD actually did respond, which is incredibly rare. And the fact that they felt like they needed to deny this and needed to respond is certainly indicative of the fact that they are feeling like they need to kind of lessen the discontent, not only among their troops, but also at home. They said this division did suffer losses, but had not suffered, quote, significant losses. Guys?
So, Molly, of course, it is Election Day here in the U.S. One of the issues that's on the ballot indirectly is the war in Ukraine. And that's because some Republicans have said they would slash military aid if they win power. How concerned are Ukrainians about that possibility?
Absolutely. And you can bet that, capitals from Kyiv to Brussels across Europe are watching very, very closely. And really, the midterms are being seen as kind of a litmus test of foreign aid to Ukraine. We asked the regional governor of the Kyiv region yesterday about this. Take a listen, and I'll talk to you on the backside.
What happens and how does it affect your region if the U.S. scales back aid of all kinds?
This will be a very painful issue for all Ukrainian people because we are receiving so much help from the U.S. right now, and we are very grateful for everything the U.S. does for us. I don't even want to consider what might happen, but I can't say for sure that it won't affect our fighting spirit.
He wouldn't even kind of entertain the possibility if a Republican-controlled Congress, scaled back aid, not just, defense aid, but also humanitarian aid to this country. But certainly they'll be watching very closely, guys.
Molly, also sticking with what's going on here in the U.S. today, Election Day, we have some concerning news here. Yesterday, we heard an admission of election interference from a Russian businessman, also a close ally to Putin. Tell us a little bit about more who this person is, what he said, and how unprecedented it is.
Yeah, Yevgeny Prigozhin is a serious power player. He's often called Putin's chef. He is very close to Putin. He is also the founder and the executive of the Wagner Group. Is it a mercenary fighting force right now? They are fighting in one of the hottest fronts in eastern Ukraine near Bakhmut in the Donbass region. And he posted yesterday on VK, it's the Russian version of Facebook. He says, "We have interfered. We are interfering, and we will continue to interfere carefully, accurately, surgically, and in our own way as we know how to do it. During our pinpoint operations," he continued, "we will remove both kidneys and the liver at once." Now, 4 years ago, Prigozhin was actually indicted along with others for interference in the 2016 elections. That related to a troll farm related to him. But this is someone who stays fairly under the radar, and we have seen him start to speak up much more about the war, actually criticize, although veiled, criticize Russian generals, which is why his Wagner Group has really come into such prominence. And we should mention to you guys, he is under U.S. sanctions already.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.